Roy Scott, owner of BCS Laboratories and Director of Hydros Chemical Technologies. Today we're going to show you a demonstration of our proprietary oil emulsifying agent, Petroleum, that we hope to be able to implement in the Gulf cleanup efforts. Okay, as you can see, we're using seawater. We're at the beach right now. We're filling up a tank that has a partition in the middle of it, so we'll be able to separate the treated from the untreated sides. The partition is actually open at the bottom, and then you'll be able to see how the emulsion will spread and actually affect the untreated side eventually. Okay, now we're going to add about 100 milliliters of Pennsylvania crude oil to each side of the tank, and then we'll treat one side, and you'll be able to see the product work. A little bit of time, we have a pretty uniform slick on the top of the water tank here. Okay, now we're going to add Petroleum, and we have a solution that is diluted and is going to be effectively diluted again in the tank to about 0.1% of the original concentration, and that's more than enough to emulsify the oil here. Okay, now you can see that even without agitation, the product will begin to work. Of course, in the sea, we'd have a lot more wave energy, wave action. As with any emulsion, that would speed the process up with more agitation. Now we're adding just water here to make a little bit more agitation. So this is not Petroleum, this is just water. And we'll see the emulsion continue to sink. Okay, at this point we're going to agitate the tank to mimic the environment of the ocean. You can see the emulsion is complete at this point. Okay, now we're just going to agitate the other side with some water, and as you can see, some of the Petroleum has moved underneath the partition and is going to start affecting this side, but just adding water at this point is not completely emulsifying the oil, but eventually both sides of the container would be completely emulsified. Okay, as you can see, both sides of the tank now, you can see even on the right-hand side where it was untreated originally, is starting to break up. And now we're going to add some salt water to the tank just to show that as we increase the volume and agitate a little bit more, the product's still effective and the emulsion continues to be stable. After sitting for about 5 minutes, you can see that the treated side is still stable, and we have the untreated side with the oil on the top. Okay, so after we disposed of the oil properly, we just rinsed out our tank, and it still had some residual Petroleum in it. And it was interesting because we noticed it was a noticeable difference on the surface of the ocean, that where the surface tension of the water is still, with even small, minute quantities of Petroleum, it changed the surface properties of the sea. And you can see that as the waves start to ripple through where the surfactant is coating the top, the wave action actually decreases because the surface tension of that part has decreased significantly. So an unexpected result and observation. If you see at the left where we originally noticed it, and then we had to demonstrate it to ourselves here to see if we could repeat it, and indeed this is stretching out almost 100 yards out to sea. And here's where we just repeated that. As you can see, only a small amounts of petroleum are required to emulsify oil. We're very confident this product would work for the cleanup efforts in the Gulf. We are more than happy to provide you with a sample of our non-toxic, entirely safe product so that we can mitigate this disaster.